So a while ago, I wanted to outfit my Cumberland float tube with my Humminbird Helix 5, and I couldn't really find any videos online showing how to kind of make a mount from scratch. So I built one myself, tried it out for a while, and it seems to be working quite well. My total cost was really next to nothing because I had all this stuff sitting around in my garage. If you're gonna make your own, you might have to purchase the Scotty rod holder mount, or maybe the this mount that goes into it. But it is pretty easy. So quick dimensions here. You need 2 boards. This is about 18.5 inches from the base here to the tip. The reason I tapered this is so it can slide into the pocket a little easier. And then you'll need 3 boards cut that are about 6.5 inches. So one thing worth noting, you don't want this flush with the bottom. Otherwise, the curvature of the float tube, it's not going to sit in the pocket well. So this one's 2 inches and 3/8. This one 2 inches and 3/8 would have fit as well, but I just went with 2 inches. And then where the rod holder mount goes, this is 2 inches as well, and it's 3/4 of an inch off the base of the unit here. So found kind of stuck. Okay, so once you get one corner in, you can start with the next. Okay, so that's what it looks like once it's in there. I'd screwed in this plastic tubbing just to keep things a little dry if I do get splashed with waves or stuff like that. And I left this slot here because usually I'll have a small bag, like a Ziploc with toilet paper and matches and a lighter. So I usually slide that in there. You will have to make a small hole or incision if you want. I mean, you can leave it open like that. Okay, so this is what she looks like when she's all teed up to be put together here. One thing to note is I put this clip here to keep my strap from sliding forward. The other thing, I just had this strap sitting around the garage. It's got an adjustable clip, so if it comes loose during the day, I can just tighten it up. I just screwed a hole in it and put the transducer down there. When you're setting it up, I suggest making sure it's directly on the bottom, and then either putting your clip directly on the top or marking on your strap where the top is. So that way, say during the day you're out there and maybe you kick a couple logs or hit the shore and it spins a bit, your depth will now be off. But if you look, your strap's off, and just pull it back a bit and you're back to reading accurate depth. So the other nice thing about this setup, the power cable and the transducer cable, any extra line you have, you can just spool it and store it at the front of the pouch here. And I use this same finder, same transducer, and same power cable in a 14-foot John boat I have. So yeah. All right, zip this up a bit, feed these through the hole I've cut. Not the fanciest hole, but it'll do. One suggestion I will make is don't zip this past, because if you want to get in and out of this pouch during the day, it's kind of a pain popping this thing off. So slide this in, but oh, there she goes, she's in. Transducer. Okay, let's see if something didn't come loose here. Awesome. So this setup works great for me all day. I mean, The only thing you gotta keep an eye on is strap coming loose or sliding around a bit. If you are kicking really hard or say in the wind, it will bob a little bit. So if you're using auto chart to map your lake, might be off slightly, but works great for me. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video and it's helpful.